What's up guys, it's your boy Milano Miguel, back at it again with another video. Today is episode 27 of the AC Milan vlog series, so here we go.
To help us, Dragowski. Well done, young man. That was
really look like grass in the morning. Now don't hear me try to shake my hand. I'm on.
So finally, Serie A is back and beloved club Milan will be playing again. But before we get into Milan playing against Lecce for Matchday 27, I have a couple of things that need to be updated. First of all, Pierre Kalulu has signed with AC Milan. He signed a contract after his contract expired with Lyon, so Milan got that free transfer. He's a quite pacey player. He can play right back, so that's competition for Conti and Calabria. In addition to that, Matteo Musacchio is out with an injury. He has an ankle injury and he'll be doing surgery. He'll be out for the rest of the season. So those are the two things that I need to update you on. Now getting into Matchday 27, we have Lecce playing against Milan. The last time that these two teams faced off, Lecce and Milan drew at the San Siro 2-2. This was also Stefano Pioli's first game after being appointed as manager of AC Milan. So without further ado, the last time Milan played, they played in the Coppa Italia semi-final in which Rebic got a red card and they played with 10 men. They played pretty well after going down with 10 men, and there were some positives going into the season. There were some positives to look forward to for the future. With that being said, the lineup for Lecce versus Milan was Donnarumma, Conti, Romagnoli, Kjaer, Hernandez, Kessie, Benacer, Castillejo, Bonaventura, Hakan, and then Rebic at the top because Ibrahimovic is injured. My takeaways from the first couple of minutes of the game, there were some really good runs from Rebic, creating opportunities for us to score. It seemed like Milan's passing was very accurate and very crispy. It was short passing, creating a good tempo for building up play, leading up to a goal. Castillejo today, his work rate was absolutely beautiful. The way that he would run up and down the field, creating crosses, his passing, just him coming back and cutting back on defense. It was just amazing from Castillejo. Good work rate from him today. It's also starting to look like Kessie and Benacer's partnership is starting to mold better. Kessie is starting to become very well accustomed to his role of winning the ball back and then passing it off to create a build-up into a counter-attack, which is very well. Benacer, also a good ball winner. He also does well with his passing, which also kind of led up to some of the good attacks and chances that we created. Playing against Lecce, we had ex-Milan player Gabriel, Lapadula, and Saponara in the lineup, which was kind of cool. But at the end of the day, Milan were trying to win and bring 3 points back home. In the 22nd minute, Castillejo nabbed a goal with a cross that came into the box. I thought that Benacer had gotten onto it, but nonetheless, Castillejo got it, scoring his first goal in Serie A for the whole season. I'm happy to see Castillejo get his first goal in Serie A. You know, Castillejo was on the bench when Suso was here, didn't really get much playing time. Really played well in some of the Coppa Italia fixtures that we've had, scored a great goal against Spal. So very nice to see him get a goal. And then from then on, after the goal, Milan kept creating chances, but then you know how Milan is. Milan fell asleep on defense and Lecce kept pressing a little bit. And there was a goal that Lecce had scored, but it was deemed as offside. It was very close. It was like by a foot. So it was deemed as offside and the goal was taken away. Then from there was a collision with Simon Kjaer and Ricardo Saponara, in which Kjaer kind of jammed his knee with the collision with Saponara. So Kjaer was replaced in the 40th minute by Mattia Gabbia. Hopefully that injury is not serious and Kjaer could be back up and running in the next week, the next fixture that we have to play, because Leo Duarte and Musacchio are both out. So we don't really have any other center backs. At the half, we had Milan leading 1-0. and it was a really good first half for Milan. There were some chances for Lecce to score, but Lecce didn't take hold of those chances. So we go into the second half. And I think going into halftime, Milan had 57% possession. Lecce goalkeeper Gabriel had some good saves. We created some good opportunities. So going into the second half, it looked like Milan were the better side. In the 54th minute, with Mattia Gabbia being subbed in for Simon Kjaer, he's a little bit inexperienced. He's a Primavera player. There was a tackle in the box. Well, I wouldn't say there was a tackle, but there was slight contact between Boubacar and Gabbia in the box, which somehow, some way, shape, or form was deemed as a penalty. Anyways, Lecce got the penalty, they converted, so then it was 1-1. But this is the amazing part about this game. Milan turned on a new ignition and just went straight up and running. Bonaventura would score immediately after Lecce had converted the penalty from the spot, giving Milan the 2-1 lead. This is the craziest turn. After Giacomo Bonaventura would score, Rebic would also get an opportunity to score in the 56th minute, making it 3-1 to Milan. And the problem is that Lecce decided to put all their men forward, would give Milan a lot of space and a lot of room to create an opportunity on the counterattack. So then Rebic would get a goal in the 56th minute, giving Milan the 3-1 lead. And now you're thinking, okay, so Milan looks like they're going to win this game. Hakan Çalhanoğlu would have 2 assists, which Hakan definitely was the man of the match this game. He played really well. Hakan really showed us what he can do today. He's had bad games, he's had some decent games, he's had some average games, but this kind of is showing why supposedly Ralf Rangnick wants to have Çalhanoğlu in this project. So Çalhanoğlu really showed off today, and I voted him as the man of the match easily. Rebic and Cassio would then come off, being replaced by Leao and Salamakers in the 68th minute. Not long after, Leao would get his goal from a cross coming from Andrea Conti, which Leao got his head onto it. Nice to see Leao getting a chance and also scoring a goal. Paquetá and Lucas Biglia would then come on in the 85th minute, getting a bit of playing time with Kessie and Bonaventura coming off the pitch. At the end of the game, Milan take the 3 points home, winning 4-1 away from home at Lecce Stadium. Very impressive performance from Milan. This is the Milan that we'd like to see. Yes, are they playing against Lecce, who is sitting in 18th in the table and is probably going to get relegated? Yes, but this was a coercive display of teamwork and determination. Usually Milan, when they concede a goal, they crumble under pressure and they end up conceding another one, or they just end up getting a draw. But today we saw a drive and an initiative. It was great to see the way how Milan played, being the first game coming back into Serie A. So it was a great match day 27. I'm excited to see Milan continue to build off this performance. We're going to have some tough games ahead coming up, but very well displayed for Milan. Credits to Pioli. He came in and inherited a messy Milan, and they look like a decent team. They look better than when he had first arrived. So I'm proud and happy about that. I just like to read off some stats on the game. Milan had 61% possession, Lecce had 39%. Milan had 17 shots, 11 on target, while Lecce had 10 shots and 1 on target. For the most part, like I said, a very well-rounded game from Milan. We had a couple defensive errors, but with that being said, with 3 points from Lecce, Milan will have 39 points in the Serie A table. I believe that Napoli also has 39, but they have a game in hand. So when the table gets updated, hopefully we can still be in contention for a European spot. From this Lecce game, there's a lot of positives that you can see. Players like Theo Hernandez have been doing the best that they can. Theo Hernandez was controlling that left-hand side of the pitch, creating many attacks. Romagnoli and Kjaer, solid center-back partnership that they have at the back. Conti was holding it down pretty well defensively. Benacer and Kessie's partnership is looking better and more solid. Kessie doing a very good job today, winning the ball back and passing it off to create an opportunity. Cassio and Rebic just great on the attack, also tracking back to come back on defense and help out with that. There was that one incident where Rebic came back and was like playing left back, making a save for the team. So just overall a great effort from Milan. So I'm happy to see this Milan. Hopefully this same spirit, this same attitude can continue on for the rest of the Serie A, and we can get into the top 6 to get an European spot for next season. But that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. Forza Milan and peace.